So I have a ton of these old arts from our DeviantArt days that have just been sitting in my hard drive collecting dust. Along with the hot takes videos, I want to use these as little art bits. They might feature characters you know or characters in the far-flung future, so possible spoilers ahead. Super hardcore fans might recognize this design immediately as either Revolutionary Girl Utena or as Chaos Starlight. That's because K-Light? That's because Chaos was originally based on Utena, but honestly, a little too closely. So a lot of changes had to be made that rendered this design for her completely obsolete. One character that we didn't have a lot of art for, however, is the Callous Queen of Arblum, Chala Feldo. Chala as a character isn't terribly influential in the overall plot. As a queen, she's known in Mayflower for her policies which trend toward being dismissive of poverty, especially in her capital city of Adia. In essence, she's a stubborn capitalist girl boss who runs her country a lot like a company. Blue, purple, and silver are the national colors of Arblum, and that's reflective in her royal attire. I'm not sure how she dresses otherwise though, because she always appears in royal attire in public. Arblum is a matriarchal monarchy. She married the previous prince of Arblum, Finner Bazin, and assumed the chief role of her country's government. Chala and Finner have two heirs named Elaine and Irvine Bazin, who are both twins. The city she governs over, Adia, is a surprisingly high-tech floating city with a Victorian steampunk aesthetic. They use a blend of magic and quantum particles in order to stay afloat, and work closely with the native people that live below, in order to preserve and repair the natural landscape of the land below. When she was young, Chala was known as a fierce airship captain of Arblum's navy, who hunted and put down the sky pirate Andrate, who was found trafficking people from the Mad Islands into the city of Atonement. Human trafficking is, unfortunately, a huge problem in the islands, and the exact source hasn't yet been figured out. That's all I'll have to say about it for now, though, because there are some people close to me that could get burned if I go into too much detail. Chala leads the Mad Islands in science, and the university there deals a lot with STEAM fields: science, technology, education, art, and mechanics. In fact, that's where my sister got her doctorate from. So what do you guys think of this? It's simple, not really a lot like my other videos, but it's also just a short little bit of art and a preview of our world building and how far it goes. Comment down below if you'd like to know more about the world I live in. It's vastly different from the world around Martin, Madeline, and Shane, with a difference of 800 years, I think? Maybe less. I don't know. I can't math most of the time, and certainly not while I'm sick. I can't forget the glasses either. These are smart lenses made by the Keeper of Spirits. Not only are they corrective lenses, they're also encyclopedic. I've got a pair of my own that I generally don't wear except for when I'm doing research on a project. And there we go. Like, subscribe, and ring my bell for more art, more stories, and more discussions of everyday activism. See you guys next week! Art for this channel wouldn't even be possible, however, without the help of our patrons. Monetization on YouTube is not enough to keep us going, so please follow the Patreon link down in the description to help Tales of Atonement keep going long term. We have a lot left to do and a big story to tell, and we simply can't do it without your help. Besides, there's a ton of extras only available on Patreon that won't be available for months on YouTube, if ever. Some of our great patrons include Pammy Poo, Shadow Fox, Arya Gamari, Charles Tam, Jace Moreland, and Lunder Lumen. Thank you all for watching and supporting our story.